Paul, you look a little bit like Smeagol. Do you know who Smeagol is, or Gollum?
Listen, I read the book, The Hobbit, but I read it, so I'm visualizing something else than some clouds or something when we're talking about The Hobbit. Anyway, all right. We are just over 24 hours away from FC Tucson taking the field against South Carolina's Greenville Triumph SC. And it goes beyond soccer. There'll also be a celebration of Tucson's 247th birthday. At halftime, the Tucson Sugar Skulls mascot Bones will go up against Dusty from the Tucson Roadrunners pro hockey team, Wilbur the Wildcat, and many others for a penalty kick charity shootout. Can't wait. Hey, and on the field, FC Tucson players will be gunning for a big victory. But hey, back to some of the cool promotions at the Kino Sports Complex this weekend. Apart from all the family fun with the mascots, kids can play alongside the field at the inflatable goal. And after the game, there'll be a free fireworks fiesta as the city of Tucson celebrates its birthday dating back to the founding of the Presidio de San Agustin back in 1775, when the town was known as Tucson by the Spaniards and Tucson by the A'atam tribe. It's called this land home since before colonial times. Plenty of tickets still available. Moving on, the Lute Olson Fantasy Basketball Camp is back this weekend right here in the Old Pueblo, and no doubt it's the dream of scores of diehard Arizona basketball fans having the opportunity to get up close and personal with some of the best players in Arizona hoops history, while also exchanging stories about the coaching great Lute Olson. And oh, baby, the fun has already begun at the Sporting Chance Center. Games tipped off this afternoon as former Arizona basketball stars who played under Lute Olson are coaching some of their biggest fans. It's a chance for grown-ups to become kids again and play for and against players they used to cheer for. Players like former Arizona forward Pete Williams, national championship big man A.J. Bramlett, Bennett Davison, Donnell Harris, Reggie Geary, Craig McMillan, Ben Davis, Joe Turner, Matt Muehlbach, Felicity Willis, and many more. And here's Bennett Davison, who also won a national championship with Coach Lute Olson.
Describe what it means for you to come back here and continue to pay tribute to Lute Olson's legacy.
Oh, I mean, Lute Olson was more of a father to us. I mean, he was a coach, he was a father figure, and everything. And it's not just Coach Olson, it's the community and the people that he brought together. We come back every year, and there's going to be a couple of injuries and soreness tomorrow, but hey, we just drink it out and we're fine the next day.
What happens is when the players come here, they're buddies. I mean, now this being year 5, some of the campers go to the West Coast. They'll call them up, they'll do this and stuff. And you've seen our social media. I mean, they love dogging each other. Pete just likes to brag a lot, Pete Williams.
And the U of A basketball great Pete Williams has coached his team to wins 3 out of the last 4 years. He and the Campers also got the chance to hang out a bit with the current U of A men's basketball coach, Tommy Lloyd. Many of those involved in the Lute Olson Fantasy Camp are staying at the Westin La Paloma, and that is where they got the chance to hear Coach Tommy Lloyd speak a bit about the impact Coach Lute Olson has made on the game of basketball and the program he helped shape. I also got the chance to catch up with Coach Tommy Lloyd.
Coach, describe what it means to you to be able to take part in something that continues to keep Lute Olson's legacy alive.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, Coach Olson deserves all the honors, he continues to get. And, I love coming back and just being a part of it. And what's been really cool for me is connecting with some of the former players. We're talking about players, in the 80s and early in Lute's career that come and support him. And it just shows me, the impact he had on their life, that they're still coming back here. And, it's been a really cool event, and I love being a part of it.
And the Tucson community loves having you a part of it, my friend. Coach Tommy Lloyd has also been gracious enough to offer the campers and former players a Saturday tour of the renovated locker rooms at the U of A at McKell Center and check out a practice session. Hey, let's bounce back to the Sporting Chance Center this afternoon. In an overtime game, Coach Pete Williams' team is about to throw up a prayer. And check it out. Half court. Supple. Hey, luck or not, it's a buzzer beater. It counts. That was by Tommy Vincent with the game winner. The Pete Williams coach team is now 2-0 at the Lute Olson Fantasy Basketball Camp as the celebration continues. Hey, more skill than luck, I would say. But hey, for the former players from the U of A and the coaches, bragging rights are still on the line. I have to admit I'm biased just a bit since I'm also on Team Pete Williams this season. Don't forget, high school football starts for some teams tonight. I'll be headed to Sabino High School right after this sportscast to get you all the highlights as the Sabercats take on Coolidge. We'll have all the coverage and then some tonight at 10. That's it for now. I'm Paul Cicala. We'll be right back.